What's up, tech fans? Kevin here on Tech Tommorow, bringing you guys another accessory review, and today we're looking at this, the Kone XTD from ROCCAT. Now, this is what ROCCAT calls their max customization mouse, meaning there's a lot of different things you can tweak on this. The weight, the buttons, macros, sensitivity, and even color schemes. We're going to talk about how it feels, what kind of special features it has to offer, and how well its customization interface works. And of course, at the end, we're going to let you know whether or not it's worth your dollar today on Tech of Tomorrow. Okay, so the first thing I want to mention about this mouse is just how comfortable and ergonomic its design is. The Kone XTD has a very simple aesthetic in terms of its form factor. Yes, of course, the ROCCAT symbol and the blinking lights on the side do make it look fancier, but as far as the actual shape of the mouse goes, it's actually very sleek, simple, straightforward, but most importantly of all, just really comfy to use over extended periods of time. It's curved just right for your hand to rest slightly on it, and the thumb groove on the left side is near perfect, and button placement for the most part is really easy to access with minimal awkward movements for your hand. In total, there's technically 12 different buttons. Obviously, the left and right mouse clicks, a scroll wheel for up and down that also has switches for pressing it down or tilting left and right, 2 buttons located behind the scroll wheel and one up in front, and 2 buttons located on the left, right above the thumb rest. Of these buttons, the only one that ever really gave me any problems was the one located in front of the scroll wheel, mainly because it required you to rest your middle finger on the wheel and try to press the button without accidentally scrolling or pressing down on it. Other than that though, the rest of the buttons are pretty easy to access. Now, while this mouse does have only 12 buttons, it actually, in function, really has more like 22, thanks to the fact that one of the buttons acts as a sort of shift key, giving the other 11 buttons 2 different uses. Now, in terms of its default settings, there's a lot of good, generally useful functions like being able to adjust the DPI or your volume, but using ROCCAT software, you can customize these to have any number of other functions or macros. This is another really big point of praise for me. ROCCAT software is really well organized and really easy to learn how to use in order to customize the Kone just the way you like it. You can store up to 5 different profiles, each with adjustable things like what kind of DPI settings you want available, sensitivity, liftoff, button assignments, and also control over the mouse's 4 lights, giving you options over how they pulse, which colors they use, and how quickly it does so. The only thing about the ROCCAT software that does bother me is that there's this strange, really gravelly voice that the software uses to let you know when you do certain things. If you adjust the DPI, change the volume, you're gonna have this random voice just come in and start talking to you. The mouse even has built-in achievements that when you do them, the voice announces, "Congratulations, you've unlocked a trophy," which really catches you off guard sometimes, especially if you don't take a look at the initial settings. Thankfully though, they can be turned off if you take a look at it. Now, as far as other features go, there are a few other little things I want to talk about in terms of the Kone XTD. It does have adjustable weights which can be accessed from the bottom of the mouse by turning this little dial right here. And it even comes with a little carrying case for those of you that might want to adjust the weights when you're on the go, or just to have a place to store the ones you're not actively using. It is a wired mouse, but uses the ever so popular braided military style cable we see in a lot of gaming mouses these days, and it also has little glide supports on the bottom of the mouse to make sure that it moves nice and smooth across your desk surface. Now, overall, I have to say that I really love this mouse, and it's now actually become my new primary default for when I'm gaming. It's a really simple, straightforward design that benefits from a really high level degree of customization and comfort. It's not the flashiest looking one on the market, but still looks really damn good, and the way they handled the side lights and the many ways they can be adjusted gives players a great degree of control over how they want it styled. Now, the Kone XTD does have a recommended MSRP of $89.99, but a quick browse on the internet right now will show you that a lot of websites offer it for more around the 60s, which for what you're getting out of this mouse is an absolutely fantastic price. Simple yet highly functional, I cannot recommend this mouse enough, not just for its price point, but just overall. Well, that was my review of the ROCCAT Kone XTD gaming mouse. If you guys like what you saw and you want to grab one for yourself, check out the link in the description for pricing and availability. If you guys enjoyed this vid, please make sure to let us know by hitting that thumbs up button. We always appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber yet, then you should be, because we've got more great content on the way. And if you want to hear what games I'm playing and my thoughts about them, you can follow me on my personal Twitter at Kevin Kenson. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and until next time, I'm Kevin, and we'll see you later.